Today, we're creating a jaw-dropping Jeep poster design that looks absolutely stunning. So, let's dive right in. First things first, we need to create a new document. Head over to File and click on New. Set the dimensions to 30 by 40 inches, making sure the resolution is high for a professional quality output. Once that's done, hit OK and let's move on to the fun part. Now let's bring some life into our background. Go to the adjustment layer and select Gradient. Choose these beautiful color codes for both sides to create a smooth transition. To make it even better, change the style to radial for a more dynamic look. Don't forget to check the dither option to ensure a smooth gradient transition. Finally, set the scale to 112 for a well-balanced effect. Next up, go to File and select Place Embedded. Choose an image from the description link, adjust its size properly, and set its blending mode to soft light for a subtle overlay. Reduce its opacity to 23% to blend it seamlessly into the background. Let's add some depth by going to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and setting the value to 3.8. This softens the image, making it look more artistic. Click OK, and let's move forward. Now, it's time to introduce our text. Pick the Type tool, T, and type the letter J. I'm using the Montserrat font for a bold and modern look. To make it stand out, press Ctrl plus T and increase its size until it fits perfectly in the composition. Let's add more visual interest by placing another image. Again, press Ctrl plus T to resize and position it accordingly. Right-click on the image and choose Create Clipping Mask so that it blends beautifully with the text. Now, let's add another image following the same steps. Ctrl plus T, adjust the size and position, and create a clipping mask. Now for the main attraction, the Jeep. Place the Jeep image onto the canvas. Press Ctrl plus T to resize and position it exactly where you want it. This is where the magic happens. Hold Ctrl and click on the J layer to make a selection around the letter. Now press Ctrl plus Shift plus I to invert the selection. Click on Add a Layer Mask, then press Ctrl plus I to invert the mask. Pick the Brush tool B. Set the foreground color to white and gently paint over the mask to make the Jeep visible in a selective manner. This adds an incredible depth effect. Let's boost the colors a little. Go to Adjustment Layer and select Hue and Saturation. Click on the clipping mask icon to apply it only to the Jeep layer. Set the hue to 150 for a cool, cinematic tone. Time to make the headlights pop. Create a new layer and select the Brush Tool B. Make sure the foreground color is white, then tap lightly on the headlights to add a glow effect. Reduce the opacity to 90% for a realistic shine. Let's create a dramatic atmosphere. Place a cloud image onto the canvas. Press Ctrl+J to duplicate it. Move the duplicated layer below the Jeep and adjust its size and position using Ctrl+T. To integrate it smoothly, right-click and choose Create Clipping Mask. This makes it blend naturally into the design. Now let's add some bold typography to complete the look. Pick the Type tool, T, and type your desired text using Montserrat semi-bold font. Adjust its size so that it balances well with the composition. To make it even more dynamic, select the Type tool, T, again, and add another text layer using Montserrat black font. Adjust the size to create a striking contrast. Let's frame our text with a simple shape. Pick the Rectangle tool, U, and draw a rectangle. Position it neatly around the text. Now grab the Eraser tool, E, and erase a portion from the right side to give it a unique touch. And there you have it, a stunning Jeep poster with amazing depth, lighting, and typography. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss an awesome Photoshop tutorial. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. Until next time, keep creating and stay inspired.